Hi guys, welcome to the Harrison Humphreys Residential Market Update, and today I have with me Adam Saunders. Welcome Adam.
Thanks Tom. It's good to be here today, and we will not only be covering the month's residential news, we will also be discussing auctions and why people go down this path when they're selling their home.
Thanks Adam, we look forward to that. It's been a method of sale which you've had some success with recently, and I think our last three auctions, the listings have been sold on the day. So from what we're seeing, the market is really ready to reload, with our consultants quite busy with around 100 appraisals over the past 6 weeks.
Yes, Tom, things have loosened up dramatically with a number of sales across the town. We had a strong month with around 20 plus sales. Some trend continued as we saw a number of purchases from interstate investors who are continuing to buy up in and across Launceston.
Yeah, there is definitely some mail out there that Launceston has some solid investment fundamentals, and the interstate investment is really starting to drive competition as they compete against the local market.
Yes, this time last year we really were not seeing any notable interstate volume, but 2016 has really seen that change.
Yeah. Look, the blue chip suburbs are also yielding some great results, and this is primarily due to the fact that these areas have become really tightly held in recent months. We had a listing in East Launceston recently during the week where we had a dozen people just for a single midweek inspection, within a day or two of going online. We really are seeing the best time to sell in this market for a number of years. Righto then Adam, you seem to be having some success with your auction campaigns. Tell me why some of your vendors have opted to go down this path.
Yeah, it can be a divisive mode of sale, Tom, but I always present it to my vendors as an option, as it gives you 3 really structured ways to sell the property, namely before auction, under the hammer, or after the auction.
A lot of people deem the auction process to be a failure if the property is not sold on the day. What would you like to tell the potential vendors out there who are still dubious?
Yeah, no worries Tom, and certainly not at all, but auction really is a great way to find out what your home is really worth if it is handled correctly. To run a successful auction campaign, you must first of all make sure you have a consultant who will be diligent in getting price feedback from prospective purchasers so as to find out where the market will see the property. In doing this, we can make educated decisions going forward.
Okay, so buyer feedback is critical. What are those key decisions that the vendor will need to make throughout the process, Adam?
Well, if the consultant is diligent collecting the information prior to auction, we may be able to make an educated decision if an offer prior to the auction date is received.
Yeah.
If an offer is made above where the rest of the market may see the home, a vendor may choose to close down the process and accept the offer right there and then.
Right.
Without that price feedback though, the client will not know whether or not the offer is a good one.
What about on auction day, Adam?
Well, on auction day we can use the buyer feedback to make an informed decision on the reserve. And then we can also use the information to start the bidding at a competitive level if we need to.
Yep.
If the reserve and starting bid from the auctioneer is too high, the property will have less chance of being sold at this particular stage in the process.
Okay, so look, what happens if the property doesn't sell under the hammer? Is it a wasted campaign?
Not at all, Tom. Well, it shouldn't be if everything has been strategically planned. What we can do then is use the information from the campaign and open the door to those who may not be able to make an unconditional offer, i.e. those people who may be subject to finance or even a building inspection.
Okay.
That way, in the first instance, the home has a chance to be unconditionally sold before and during the auction process, and after auction there is a chance for a wave of conditional buyers to put their best foot forward.
Okay, so there really is 3 stages to the process rather than just simply the day of the auction.
That's right, Tom, and that's the beauty of an auction process. If handled mindfully, an auction campaign truly is a great way to create competition and therefore find out what the market is truly prepared to pay for your home.
Thank you Adam, that's great. Hopefully that has been of some interest, and I'm sure it would be, as we quite often hear misconceptions about the process. So that's it for another month guys. Hopefully there was some useful information for you there. For home buyers out there, good luck with your property hunt, and those sellers, fingers crossed you get a great result. I'll see you all again next month.